Hey guys, welcome to this TMO video where I'll be showing you my final FPL squad before the season kicks off. I'm really happy with my squad and I hope I don't have to change it too much throughout the season, but injuries do happen and new signings will come in. So, let's get straight into the squad with my first keeper, and I'm actually going with Onana here. Onana is the best 5 million keeper, and you don't have to pay that extra 0.5 for someone like Edison. I know that Johnson and Pickford are pretty popular as 4.5 million keepers, but with me, I like paying the extra 0.5 and getting the definite factor that he will get a lot of clean sheets. Also, the Man United fixtures are looking really good for the start of the season. My next keeper, I'm budgeting with Areola. Areola is looking really good and his popularity is rising every day. I think he's over the 50%. I reckon he can get over 70% before the season starts, as he will be getting a bunch of playing time this season with the other keeper being out. Now, my first defender is Estupinian. Stupinian's just really good because you can rely on him to get you points while getting the clean sheets as well. And the first three fixtures are really good, and then it starts to get a little tough. I am going a 3-5-2 formation with three defenders, but I will have a fourth pretty solid defender that I can swap in and out when the fixtures do get a little tough. My next defender is Gabriel. Gabriel is the best of the Arsenal defenders, and he's more nailed on than someone like Saliba. And he's also better than Saliba because of his attacking returns. He's really good off corners, and his threat is massive there. Now, my next defender is Ben Chilwell. I am a massive Chelsea fan, and for 5.5 million, Chilwell is looking better every day. He has that massive attacking threat where he shoots a lot, and he's playing more as a left winger for Chelsea at the moment. Left winger and left mid. And he's as a defender, that is awesome. Also, it's a left side dominance in this Chelsea squad. And with this first fixture against Liverpool, I'm going to actually have him on. I don't mind if he doesn't get that clean sheet. It doesn't really matter. As long as he gets a few attacking returns, that's all that matters. Now, my next defender is Tyrone Mings. Now, Tyrone Mings from Aston Villa is a bit of he's an alright pick. But if I want to change him to someone like Rico Henry, or even budget him to a 4 million defender, I can always do that, and that will always work because he is a 4.5. But when Estupinian's fixtures get really tough, I will have him on instead of Estupinian or Rico Henry if Rico Henry comes in. My next defender is just a solid defender, and that is Baldock. It's a 4 million budget defender who has the start for this Sheffield squad. So he's on that right back, and he's a attacking minded defender as well. So hopefully he can get a few attacking returns, though I won't be having him on my squad probably ever. So that's pretty good. My defense is sorted out. I won't change too much in my defense. It's just that Mings at the moment. Now, my midfield, I won't be changing too much of that either. And I'll just get a few of these guys out of the way, and that is Saka. Saka's now over 50%, 55% owned, which is really good. He has those set pieces for Arsenal as well. And he's definitely, you can't go wrong with him. My next midfielder is Marcus Rashford. With Rasmus Højlund out, he's in that number 9 position, which is awesome from a perspective of FPL because he's a midfielder who's playing as a striker, meaning that if he gets 2 or 3 goals in one game, instead of being 8 points for 2 goals as a striker, it's 10 points for 2 goals as a midfielder. So that's awesome. Also, he's very nailed onto this squad. I don't expect him to really ever come off the bench this season. My next midfielder is Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes is just awesome for this Man United squad. He did have a really bad season, and I know a bunch of FPL managers aren't too excited about him. He has a 26% ownership by squads, which isn't that good. But I really do think Bruno Fernandes will have an amazing season, as Man United had a bad season last year as well, which is why he also had a bad season. My next midfielder is Mitoma. Mitoma's first 3 fixtures are looking really good. He has 3 really easy fixtures, which I expect him to get around 30 points in those 3 fixtures and get a bunch of attacking returns. If I want to, I can swap him out for like Gibbs White later on when his fixtures get hard, or even Mboimo. So I'm pretty happy with that, and he's definitely nailed onto my squad for these first 3 fixtures. My next midfielder is Martinelli. I'm pretty happy with this, and if I want to, I can swap him out for a 7 million midfielder to all the way to an 8 million midfielder. So either way, if he doesn't, he's not as nailed on as I would like to this Arsenal squad, but if he doesn't do well and he's not getting those starts, I can always swap him out. Now, I'll get just for my first forward, Haaland. I have picked Haaland because he is, most of the squads are picking him. He's about 90% owned, so it would be quite silly to not pick him. My next forward is actually Mabama. Mabama he's looking really good for me. Obviously I'm not gonna play him. He's my budget forward. So enough with him. I will move on to Ollie Watkins. So I have been deciding between Callum Wilson and Ollie Watkins, but every day leading up to this season start, Watkins is emerging as a way better pick than Callum Wilson, who doesn't have that guaranteed start for Newcastle. Now, let's see how good my squad... Wow, 98 out of 100. That's alright. That's pretty good. It's not bad. It's definitely not bad. I definitely, if I want to, I may change Mabama for Osula. Doesn't really matter at this point because Mabama is not going to be playing for me. But Osula is definitely looking very good as being that starting striker for Sheffield. And obviously, I could change Tyrone Mings if I want, or Martinelli and Mitoma. So I'm very happy with my squad. Hopefully, this squad can do amazing for me. Make sure to like and subscribe and comment your squad below to get pinned, and I'm out.